Hi guys, Ken here, Postcards from Cebu. Unfortunately, I'm back in the States now. So I thought I'd give you a little trip report about my latest trip to Cebu, hanging out with my wife, the lovely Vivian. As always, I guess, things never really turn out exactly like you planned. What's the saying? The best laid plans. Vivian and I had we were going to use this trip as something of a honeymoon because during the month in January when we were married, we spent an awful lot of time running around taking care of documentation and paperwork for municipal and making arrangements for the wedding reception and the wedding, making arrangements with the judge, and on and on and on they went. So after we had to wait for a while before we could actually even get married, and then after the wedding we only had a few days, and then I had to take off and fly back to the States. So I kind of intended for this trip to be something of a honeymoon, but while I was in the air on my way to Cebu, Vivian's sister Charito passed away. And that really kind of put a damper on a lot of things. Originally we were going to stay, I did stay at Red Planet Hotel, and I did a video on that, a review of Red Planet Hotel. Nice place. We wanted the first couple of days, I wanted to be there on a Monday so we could swing by the BDO branch in Manila and open up a bank account, which we did. But we also went to Charito's viewing at that time. My brother-in-law, Balas, was pretty broken up by it, and I like him a lot. He's a big fan of my music, actually. And so we went after that, and I had booked all these hotels and everything way in advance. They were all paid for, so there was no getting out of or being able to rearrange things very much. But the next stop was Alona Beach, and I had booked the Alona Grove Tourist Inn, and so Vivian and I took the ferry over, checked in, and then the next day we had to take the ferry back to Cebu City to attend the funeral mass and the funeral procession and everything for Charito. It was sad. It was, Charito was only, I think, 52 years old. She was kind of young. She did have some health issues that we all knew of, we were aware of, but still, 52 years old is very young to be passing away. I did get to experience a Filipino funeral, which was kind of interesting, quite a bit different than the way we do things here in the U.S., and maybe we'll talk about that another time. Anyway, suffice it to say that we went back to Alona Beach, and then I did make videos about Alona Beach, and you've probably maybe you have seen those. If not, check them out. Then we took a boat, and that was arranged by Joey at GTC Side Inn. I had been in communication with him looking for a faster way to get from Alona Beach to Oslob, and Joey had made arrangements. Apparently tourist groups from Alona Beach frequently come to Oslob to do the whale shark watching thing, so we caught a ride on one of those vessels to take us from Alona Beach over to Oslob, and that was a lot of fun. There's a whale shark watching video, yeah, check that out too. And Oslob's a very quaint little town. I love the place. It's far away from Cebu City and all the pollution and traffic and everything else that goes along with being in the big city. So Vivian and I enjoyed that very much. Vivian was not feeling very well, so we had originally planned a trip, just kind of like, well, one night stay in Dumaguete. We were going to take the ferry over to Dumaguete and get together with some friends of ours over in Dumaguete, but she was not up to the trip, so we didn't make that trip. And then we ended in Mactan Island at the Alta Cebu Resort, and that video is up there too. You guys can check that out. The Alta Cebu Resort was not what I expected. I wasn't very pleased with it. And the Alona Grove Tourist Inn, while there were very nice people there, and the room itself was kind of nice, the bathroom was totally sucked. No hot water, very little water pressure, so we were not pleased with that either. GT, on the other hand, we were very pleased with, and we'll definitely go back to that place. So anyway, guys, like I said, there's always something to put a damper on the fun, and unfortunately for our family, I lost a sister-in-law, and we're very sad about that. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks so much. We appreciate your help and support. Also, all the support that came from our Facebook friends. As always, up there should be that subscribe button. Click to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you with us. Also, in the comments section below, feel free to leave comments. We welcome them as long as they're appropriate. We'll respond to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.